This was James Munder's last community post 3 weeks ago. Did he have a prophecy about Tupac and the flying monkeys, monkeypox? Thank you, Lord. I am thankful for every situation you have shown me. God, you are a great being. May you bless me with the gift of flight. I wish to fly like a bullet train in the sky, my Lord. I wish to be fitted with DARPA Nana foam, programmable mirrored chrome hard suits, stabilizing my temperature, wind chill eliminated, hypersensitive instincts due to nanobot amplifier. I can turn basically invisible, flying Mach 3, listening to Tupac in my earbuds, seeing how low I can fly. I will let the people know it was the one God everyone knows. I asked the Lord, now I shall wait for you to make me supernaturally full of your gnarly energy. Infuse me with the God sauce, my Lord.
The kill shot, they got it. They're literally, they are fielding in this frequency. They're frequency agents, and they are the flying monkeys. Okay, so when we talked about the Wizard of Oz, right? There's no place like home. When we're talking about that whole agenda with the Yellow Brick Road, and we're talking about the Emerald City, but we didn't really get into the flying monkeys. So let's get into the flying monkeys, because the flying monkeys is basically what you're seeing is the monkeypox. I told you months ago, and some of you said I was paranoid and I was initiating fear tactics. I told you, how many months ago did I tell you Tupac's return was coming? And lo and behold, we weren't disappointed, because many of you already knew and you already prepared for this, but you always understand that the monkey apocalypse was coming, and Tupac's return is now here unfolding. Now, it isn't that it isn't non-treatable. It is that it's initiating your immune system to perpetually be compromised over and over and over again. Once an immune system is constantly, and yes, it is the shingles. Okay, so let's, we can.
Okay, so we talked about Tupac's return. I told you it was coming. We discussed last time that I was telling you all these physical lesions that were showing up that they were calling shingles that weren't initially told to us that cucarachas came with bumps all over your body. Remember that? Remember I said all of a sudden they're saying,
if you look online and you Google, that's why I tell y'all, you shouldn't trust Google on anything online. Do your due diligence and look and research yourself with physical evidence rather than reading evidence that is basically being controlled and distributed by Willy Wonka and his Lake of Doom, and all the AI system that is purposefully made and engineered to totally keep you under mind control and socially engineered. That being said, remember, we talked about last time that when you look at cucarachas now and you look at all the symptoms, all of a sudden out of the blue, and we can confirm this because it wasn't there initially, is these shingles. Now remember I told you there was a YouTuber online, she had shingles on her face. There was another one that we denoted from one of our C-stars who had taken pictures of a gentleman who had it all over his arms.
Remember when they told you all of a sudden when you look up cucarachas kill, not the shot, cucarachas, all of a sudden you're starting to see shingles or bumps all over the body, hives all over the body. They called the cucaracha hives. You didn't hear that initially. Remember when cucarachas came out, y'all? You already know the symptoms. Do you remember the symptoms, y'all? Can you remember?
All of a sudden now in 2020 they have a new additive to their regimen of symptoms with cucarachas, which we know is BS, because basically we found out that the cucarachas kill shot, because the shot, and especially I think it was the last series of it, the fourth or the fifth one that they gave her, the third, the boosterinas was the one that was bringing on these blisters on the skin, okay? So when we talk about the flying monkeys, I'm going to bring a reference to that before I go into the candidates and their frequency they're emitting. If you want to get a reference to this,
make sure you go and watch The Cell. Pontypool is a cult classic. I've told you guys to watch that over the years. If you haven't seen it, yes, it is space herpes. Thank you for.
Okay, so if you get a chance and you want to kind of get into the frequencies, but we're going to go into the monkeypox first, then we're going to backtrack and go into the maturing candidate, which is all interlapping and interwoven in the agenda, okay, of the end of the system and the reset, okay? So let's get into the conversation about monkey balls, okay? Monkey balls is coming to a theater near you, y'all, so let's get it in. So let's talk about the references to monkey balls.
These are fucking pinpointed. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay? So I know you want to stay and have fun and do your whatever and everything like that. So watch out, because this shit's hot. The barrel's hot. It's sitting on my fucking lap, burning a hole in my thigh right here. Okay? Aphrodite Rose Starfish is 100% boomer. 100% boom boom. 100%. I'm in ancient school. Probably not, since you said that, but it's all fine. You can tell by the car. I don't know what car we're talking about. I don't see any fucking car. I was born in 68. I have no gray hair, 118 pounds, and hot. But you're a boom, boom, boomy, boom, boom, boom. 68? I mean, you're on the cusp. What is 68? That's a boomer. 68? That's a fucking boomer, Susan. Yeah, that's a boomer. 68? I think fucking X starts in 70. To be honest with you, I think X starts in 70. So, I mean, I was right. I mean, I don't want to cause an outroar, but I think I was right off the bat. But you can come to this side, but you got to be fucking like us. You can't be like your boomer self. You got to drop all your boomer ways if you want to be on our side. Okay? We're going to like make you go through rituals and shit like the people do. To drop your boomer ways and shift to this side. All right. 68 is a Gen X. Hold on. See, because now people are like 68? 1968 is Generation X. No. No. It doesn't sound right. 68 is a boomer all the way. Boomer all the way, Aphrodite. You're fucking on point. All right. Chat, decide. Boom, boom. Or Generation X starts in 64? Where did you get that? Did you read it in a book? You fucking boomer! Susan is young, dumb, and full of cum. Susan, wait, what? Susan is 1964.
They said it came from monkeys. Green-eyed monkeys at that. Do you remember that? Okay. So many of you smart, healthy, awakened beings remember that they
came from green-eyed monkeys. Now, I want to also ask you, to many of you fine folk, remember an incident that happened maybe about 6 to 8 months again in PA?
The escape of the toxified, verified monkeys that didn't have a label on the truck, which is always supposed to happen when you're carrying cargo that has some sort of embargo. Okay, now mind you, the young lady that was exposed to them the most, that went in the back of the truck, we haven't heard anything from her, but remember what happened to that young lady, or that actually was an older woman? She was so concerned about the monkeys coming out, she went in the back of the truck. Remember, she had symptoms of having bleeding eyes, right? She had some weird rashes show up on her skin. Do you remember that? It usually causes the common cold in chimpanzees. It has been genetically changed so that it is impossible for it to grow in humans. Wow! So they not only give you the clues, and then they have the audacity. This is what I'm saying. It's all smoke and mirrors, y'all. Did you understand? Okay. So when I'm referencing the flying monkeys, what am I telling you? I'm telling you that there is a flying Tupac's revenge that has been initiated and engineered and has been disseminated by your wonderful, your amazing, your masterful United States Willy Wonka and his League of Doom. We are so treated well in this sector. What makes us so loved? I hear that the first so-called outbreak of Tupac Shakur was in the UK. Do you remember? It started with just one, right? One person. Now, I'm going to tell you something that you have to be careful about. Many of you who have been around monkeys, I'm going to make this synonymous because there's something connected to it, okay? So they said that the person or persons, because we'll get into later to the other people that were so-called now saying that it's 11 countries now, but it started with UK. They made it very unique that the person that they said who had first shown the signs was a homosexual man.
That there is fecal matter in anal cavities. You do know
that monkeys, the one thing that they obsess with, if anyone's been around monkeys, you do know they like to take their feces and throw it at people. You do know that. Not all monkeys do this, but this is very common in the primate family. They will take their stool and they tend to throw it at people and things and other. They play with their fecal matter. Okay? So it's interesting. You gotta realize that everything is interconnected and interwoven. Okay? So monkeys poop are synonymous in the monkey ink world. And the first person who was linked to having so-called monkeypox, monkey ball syndrome, is a so-called
monkey balls. Mayday, mayday, monkey balls confirmed in.
It's all interwoven. Lately, you can also connect that to those who took the Kukarachi kill shot, because that's now a new symptom, right? But all of a sudden they're bringing up monkey balls because they want to make you think that this just came out of the blue. They don't want to let you know that usually when you get your kill shots, there is some sort of
monkey balls outbreak to discuss declaring a public health emergency of international concern.
You hear Rasta is calling loud and clear, and people came to see what I go on in a